Yo, what is up, everybody? So let's go back again. Another chapter from the story titled The Haunting on X Avenue, written by Joshua Kimball. Remember to use the links in the description below. Show love to the author, like, comment, and subscribe. Chapter 14. The metal gas tank exploded and knocked me on my back, my ears ringing and eyebrows singed off. I could hear the stomping of my brother-in-law running up the stairs. Sage smoke drifted up from the cellar to plume over the house, and a fire began to lick out from under the house. Spiders began to run all directions. I rolled over to my hands and knees. Then I crawled into the house to the back door. By the time I made it to the stairs, I could stand. I weakly climbed to the top floor. Rick was laying on the floor of the room, knocked out, and Jeffrey was sitting on an old dusty bed, staring at the floor in a trance. "Jeffrey?" I called out. He slowly looked in my direction without any comprehension. The shadows in the room began writhing progressively, faster, faster. Just then, a single shadow crawled at me like a man running on all fours and tackled me to the ground. I cried out and tried to punch at the face, but I couldn't hit anything solid. When it placed its hand on me, it held me to the ground, pressed its face into mine. I heard that sound again. Then I lost consciousness. In my dream, a woman that I knew years ago was trying to seduce me with promises of pleasure. I didn't trust her. "Look, I'm married. I never truly knew you." I knew that I was dreaming and in danger, and I couldn't break out of it. The woman leaned in to kiss me, but I couldn't move. Then that loud sound came from her mouth, and I felt my life force being drained out of me. I summoned the image of heaven opening up, angels descending to my rescue. Just then, the scene in my dream changed to a coffee shop. People were drinking coffee and eating muffins. Everyone was in trendy jeans, and the guys had cool-looking stubble on their faces. Why couldn't I manage that kind of stubble? I can get about a 2-hour window of cool stubble before people start offering me their change. "Would you please focus?" a cool stubbled face guy said to me from his table. He sipped his coffee. Excuse me? "Look, I just don't think that cool stubble on your face is really a priority right now, don't you?" "So, I'm dreaming, and I'm knocked out, and my family's in danger." Yes, and yes. You called, and I came. Oh, and a few church congregations. I hope you understand where I'm going with this. You're an angel? Messenger. You're the ones that get caught up in labels and names. You just go by the task. It gets a little easier with identification. Okay. I'm supposed to test you to make sure that you aren't a demon trying to deceive me. So, show me the miracle. He nodded, with a little mirth in his eyes. The miracle is being delivered as we speak, but at the moment, what I can do for you is give you the message. When you see the miracle, you will know the message to be true. Okay. Hit me. Faith really is the key to all this. But to the two fallen who used the darkness born as their guardian, he saw the confused look in my eyes, quickly corrected himself. I'm sorry. The two demons and the poltergeist as their guardian, they have made the poltergeist their key, staying on this property, cursing it. When anyone performs an exorcism, he made quotes with his fingers, showing me that he was using my terms again. The poltergeist attacks the one performing the ritual. When he finished, somehow he managed to keep his face kind, slightly amused. Okay, you make it seem like it's more complicated than we think, am I right? When you wanted your mom to fix you a cake on every birthday of your life, did you just take the same index card and read the same paragraph at her? The exact same wording that described how much you would like cake for your birthday? Of course not. Alright, let's take it a bit further. The poltergeist is the key to this, and you need to attack it where it eats. You need to see it that the people who it is feeding on aren't feeding it with extreme emotional trauma. You need a hit list of love, and you need to delegate. I don't know if I was just having a crazy dream or what. So, being me, I asked, am I a prophet? He arched an eyebrow and put his hand up in impatience. No, and don't go starting any more religions. We're done for a while. I stroked my chin in exaggerated thought. I don't know, I think I can come up with a little extra flavor, mix in a little of this religion and a little of that. You're actually messing with me. Your rescuer? Hey, what can I say? I have a gift. We haven't established that you aren't a demon trying to deceive me while my family gets ripped apart by the poltergeist. He just started laughing, as if he just got the joke, or maybe that I would get the joke. I couldn't decide which. Wake up, Jonathan, he said. I heard my wife and my sister screaming with rage as I woke up with a start. The shadow was still over me. My sister poured salt into her hand from the salt shaker. She hurled towards the shadow, making it dematerialize. I yelled, "Get the boy!" My wife Lisa ran over and grabbed Jeffrey. Lily, his mom, hovered over them with a fist full of salt in hand. I rolled over to Rick and shoved his shoulder. He moaned and started to blink. Look, we've got to go. Get up. Get up. We don't have much time. He started to crawl for the stairs, and I followed him. I could smell the sage smoke in the room, rising up to the second floor from the crawl space beneath the house. I hoped we could get out of this house alive. And just then, the shadow lunged out of the corner in my direction and hit an invisible wall where the sage smoke billowed over me. I could hear Alicia downstairs chanting, "Let only love, light and peace enter this house." Outside, I could hear people chanting, "Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us our daily bread, and forgive our debts. Forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Amen." The shadow began to scream in rage and frustration. It scratched at the invisible wall as I could hear my brother-in-law dragging himself down the stairs. I turned to follow, still hearing the screaming poltergeist upstairs, as I stepped out the front door to the cheers of the people who had been praying outside. I even recognized several people from Pastor Randall's congregation. Some of the people in the crowd had crucifixes and crosses themselves. There was a group of people sitting in a circle still chanting, "Let only love, light and peace to this house." Ambulances arrived, and we were checked on for injuries and loaded in each one or two people at a time. The fire department arrived, but after consulting with Bob, he would only let them wet the ground surrounding the house, to keep the fire from spreading. Then, Bob was loaded in an ambulance with Randall, and they rolled off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the end, chapter 14.